It is now early summer of the 9th year. We're up to 45 adults, 8 students, 22 children. We got a ton of children. I thought it might be a good idea to build some tunnels to quickly allow people to get past these mountains without going all the way around and stuff like that. The problem is they cost about 1 billion stone for some of these because they're kind of big. I wanted to put one here because you'll notice people path through that, but it's not a mountain, technically. It's a hill. You can't tunnel through that, so this road is the best we've got. So these people are going to constantly go over that. It's going to irritate me to no end, but at least now I can keep people from having to go all the way around like this, and I can use this tunnel here. Although they appear to be building it from the wrong side of the tunnel, and then going all the way back, which is making it take a long time to do. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Other than that, we're doing alright. We've got educated people now. Which is increasing our ability to produce things in general. We've almost maxed out pretty much everything in terms of production for food and stuff. In fact, now we have. The only thing we haven't maxed out would be stuff like herbalists or miners and vendors and stuff, which have a huge limit anyway, so that's not to say much. We do have this here wooden house, which I'm actually going to prioritize because these people are homeless. You might notice they're walking around without a home, effectively. They're really old, 59. I don't really understand how people can grow to that age in this game, considering I don't have, like, a hospital even built yet, but, you know, whatever. Our food's doing alright. I've upped the limit on certain things. I found the button. It's actually this button. So I've upped the limit on certain things. Food is still 5k. It should be alright. But logs and fuel I've upped, and tools I've upped to effectively give us a little bit more of a buffer on those. Primarily firewood, because we keep running out of firewood in the middle of winter, which obviously isn't good. There's deer here. Why don't you go down to the hunting lodge? Have fun times down there. The hunting lodges produce about 1 billion venison, and keep saying venison. So much venison. Venison. How's the house doing? It's been removed. I need iron for it. We have no iron. What are we using all the iron on? You? Probably. We have 2 miners. How much are you guys producing? Not a whole lot. How much is the stone producing? Reasonable amount. And I've noticed something with the quarries when I was playing. Quarries, I should say, is how it's actually pronounced. Quarries. No. Is it actually gets deeper as they remove stone. So it permanently deforms the terrain, because these cannot be removed. So that's really cool. And you can see they've actually got a little ramp. They'll keep that ramp as they go down, so they can get out, obviously. Logical thing that logical people do. I have prioritized, we're out of iron because I upped the increase on it, or I upped the cap on that, I'm sure. What was I saying? I don't know, we need to get that house done though. The builders are going to keep building that because they got nothing else to do. There's another tunnel here that I paused. Other than that, it's not really a whole lot going on. Basically just perpetually growing the population by quite a large chunk, to be honest. If no one dies before all these people become adults, that puts us at 77 population, which is the most I've ever had, and this is the fastest I've ever actually grown. We have a food problem. I just saw that. We've maxed all of our food production abilities. You guys are bad at producing food. You guys, however, are not. Gatherer's Hut should be doing good. Yeah, really good. We just need more food. I may actually go ahead and do a little farm somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know where would be a decent place to put one. The way these mountains are laid out. Put it over here. So big as you can make these 15 by 15 or something? Yeah. Now I don't know what I actually started with. I don't know if I started with crop seeds or orchard seeds. We're just gonna assume it's crop and put one down. I don't even know if I still have the seeds. It's all a mystery to me. But yeah, we have a serious food shortage. Astonishingly low amount of food for some reason. Really not sure why. It's probably all these kids, they eat too much. Quick, clear it. Let the vendors get food, we need this cleared. See if we can actually put something here. If we can't, then I'm probably gonna demolish it and put an orchard and see if we have anything. Oh boy. I don't know who actually works an orchard. Oh, we have pumpkin seeds. Interesting. I know who works these. It's farmers, but I don't know who works an orchard. So now this isn't going to be an immediate help to our food because it's a field. It has to be worked. It has to grow. Storage for logs is full, apparently. Oh, it is in fact full. It's alright, this just means those guys, actually they'll still work because it's not at capacity. Oh well. That's what needs to be done. I'm actually gonna build houses over here. I'm gonna have farmers and fishers over here. We need to get houses a little bit closer to them. Those three. And we'll go ahead and prioritize these two here. Our food is back up. And I am just gonna let that, well... I'm actually gonna remove this storage barn. It'll take them a while to remove it, but I want that removed. And then we'll put another stockpile there. The market can handle everything the storage barn can. And it's not that far off center, technically, especially since I'm gonna end up having so many houses around this thing at some point here. 3 laborers, that's fine. I'm actually tempted to put another one on farmer, just to make that go faster. Actually put another 2 now that I've got them. Food is down to 22 food. 0 food. We have no food. There's no food in that house. There's no food in that house. There's going to be no food in a lot of houses soon. Why do I have no food? Got too many people too quickly, I think, and I wasn't paying attention. I can harvest this now. It wouldn't be much of a yield, but it would be a yield. Someone has died. Andel the hunter was trampled by a wild boar, apparently. 40% yield. Let's go ahead and harvest it now. I need that food. It's gonna not do much for the yield, but I need the food. Pretty badly. What else can I do to remedy this? Get this tunnel done. Build another chunk of gatherers and stuff over there. Otherwise, this is why fields are so... It's why it makes it a lower difficulty. Fields produce insane quantities of food. Problem is we have no food. People are freaking out because we have no food. Actually cancel that. No one's gonna finish that anyway, so... A bunch of people are gonna die of starvation now. Yep. Which means we have no laborers now. Oh dear. I grew too quickly. I knew it was too good to be true. Go get your food. Look, food! Everyone eat, quickly. Consume food. I blew a ton of yield on that, but... Food. Who are we missing? We're missing a fisherman. Because they died, obviously. That's all we're actually missing so far. And of course the laborers that just died off like flies there. We need a cemetery or something. I say that, but I don't really want to build a cemetery, because as far as I'm aware, they are permanent. Cannot remove them. And we're back down low on food. 552 pumpkins for my emergency harvest. That was not enough. This is not done. I'm gonna actually prioritize that. Only needs one more tick. There we go. Let's get some stuff over yonder. There's the tunnel at it right there. Put you here. Gatherer's hut right across from you. Forester. Do we technically need? We don't technically need a forester over there. We've got too much wood anyway. Well, actually, no, it won't route through there, so we have to just do it like this or whatever. However, this is done. So yeah, okay. And then from this side to go somewhere. Let's go this way. Okay, we need to prioritize these. We ain't got enough food. Food. Need food. Stop building houses and build things that produce food. This one's not doing much, is it? No. I think the problem is this one's so close to houses that it's so effective, whereas the other one is not. Build these things. Food is low. Firewood is low. Yeah, we're having the same firewood problem as before. For some reason, I need more stone houses. We finished this one, but then we ran out of food and I got distracted, so. Let's take one off stone cutter. For now, we'll just, we'll put it on Fisher, actually. These farmers can't do anything in winter, which is irritating, but they're really effective otherwise. Is that tunnel doing work? Why are you cutting down trees? You're a builder. Oh, cutting it down to the road, okay. Once these two are done, I'll start stripping it off of other stuff, like forester. Good lord. We're only barely scraping by on food. Let's go. Build. Build now. So these guys should start planting again. There they go. And then they will automatically harvest that before winter, which will provide a huge amount of food every year, once a year. Otherwise, we just kind of need to survive until then, effectively. Look at how lush the Forester's Lodge make things. It's great. They do this all by themselves. 120 logs a season. Pretty good. Generally enough to carry us. I mean, it's more than these guys are using, I think. And they're producing crazy amounts of firewood, which apparently is still not enough because I don't have any stone houses as part of the problem. Build faster. We haven't had any disasters yet, which is amazing. I was going to cut the video until I ran out of food, by the way, just so you know. Yield is going alright over yonder. Storage capacity is full because I stopped removing this thing, isn't it? And I want a storage barn, but I also want more stockpiles. I guess we can just build stockpiles elsewhere. Like where they used to be next to the gathering points, but it's a bit late for that. Could build little ones everywhere. Stockpile's too small there. Can't build a house here, so the stockpile cannot be placed in this location. I wish it would just fill in the area for you, that'd be great. Put a little one there. Just little ones everywhere where I can't build a house, basically. Little one there. Let them fill that up in their free time. It's because I raised the limit on stuff. So now we have all this like excess. Do that. We'll take a builder off. Actually, probably shouldn't take a builder off because I need builders. So let's not do that. At least until that gatherer's hut's done. And then I'll drop it to 1. Because our food is so low. Good lord. I should get a trading post up too. I always delay the trading post so much, and I don't know why. Alright, drop you down 1. 2 gatherers. 1 more hunter, but we'll leave it like this for now until we get more people who aren't starving to death, which is currently everybody. Our health is doing alright though, surprisingly, despite starving to death. Hopefully that should, someone die, because I don't have a laborer now. Drop a miner, and a stone cutter. Hopefully this should start to stabilize our food a little bit, and then when the pumpkin's harvest it'll help out a bit. It looks like it's stabilized to some degree now. So, looks like we've survived that despite like 27 billion people dying. You have no iron, because we're using the iron for something else, aren't we? Probably. Either way, we seem to have stabilized that to some minor degree, he says, as the food goes to 0, but whatever. I'll see you guys next time.